Namaskar. My name is Harteet Singh and I teach your children science and math. A couple of days ago, the school decided to open their personal bank account in Bank of Baroda. So, to open this bank account, if you already have a bank account in Bank of Baroda, we'll use it. If you don't, the bank manager will come at a specific date to the school to take your child's Aadhaar, two photographs, and open the account. I will fund or deposit rupees 1000 into your child's account. That is a donation. You don't have to give it back, it's yours or the child's. Now, your child has to start saving money. So they asked in class, "Sir, how do we save money?" So we came up with some ideas, and I thought I'll share them with you so that you can implement it and you can come back to this video for refreshing these ideas so that we can come up with creative ways for children to do chores or activities that make them feel valuable, make you more relaxed, get a lot of help, and for them to understand the true value of money, savings, and the power of compounding, which I will teach them as we go along. So that by the end of 5 years, they will graduate the school being extremely financially literate and solid. So here are the activities that we suggested. The first one is I told them when they come home that they should not take off their clothes and dump it for mom to wash. They should also not put it into the cupboard because there is the smell of perspiration. So every day, what they have to do is, if there's a stain, to take soap and clean that stain, and then soak the remaining shirt or whatever in water, and then go hang it in the sun. Sun is a very powerful bleaching agent that does not destroy your clothes. So these clothes last really, really long. The other one is they need to start doing their homework without you having to remind them. If they finish the homework without a reminder, 2 rupees. They should shine their shoes every day. They should get up on time. If they're supposed to wake up at 6:30, they should be up at 6:30. Why should they have you chasing around for them to wake up? They should be up. 2 rupees. Then, when they get up, they make the bed, tidy the room as if nobody had slept in it. 2 rupees. Then they go and make tea and serve you guys tea in your bed. Imagine waking up and your child is standing there with a cup of tea. 2 rupees, right? Then doing exercise. Easiest, skipping. You should skip 100 times, then 150, then 200, 300, 400. They'll become really, really strong, really fast. All happening in the morning. Climbing stairs, doing yoga, 2 rupees. Then they need to be ready for school before time. No last minute chaos. 10 minutes before they're ready to go to school, everything is good, bags are packed, material loaded, 2 rupees. They should also make their own breakfast or snack or water bottle that they're going to carry to school without any dependence on you, 2 rupees. Then I have started teaching them multiplication. So we made a table for multiplication and division. They have to do half an hour of that with you every day. So they do that practice every day, 2 rupees. Then reading a book, half an hour. That's very valuable. Reading a newspaper, Kannada one, English one, Hindi one. They don't have to have today's news. It doesn't matter, it can be a week old. So when you're coming from outside, you find a newspaper that has been already read by somebody and therefore of no further use to them. You bring it home and let your child wake up in the morning, and after getting ready, imagine a child is ready for school and is reading the newspaper. How sophisticated. And then They read the news, and then you're sitting around talking, and they're talking about the news. That is a very powerful skill to be able to assimilate written information, process it, present you the thought process, and when you say something, analyzing it and agreeing or disagreeing politely, but then giving the reason. This is a powerful skill. 2 rupees. That's a lot of value, huh? Now, they must practice, have some hobby, music, art, athletics, anything that they do for a hobby, 2 rupees. Then, cutting vegetables in the kitchen, 2 rupees. Setting the table. So before everybody sits to eat, they put the mat, they put the plates, the water, spoon, and then people after they finish eating, they say, "Okay, don't worry, you don't go in the kitchen. I'll take it." They'll take it into the kitchen. This is clearing the table, so there's nothing left. That's 2 rupees. Now, when they take it to the kitchen, they should wash the dishes and dry them. Come back 2 hours later and put them away. 2 rupees. Then they should help you with shopping. So, say you decide to go shopping and say, "What's the budget?" "Oh, I want to spend 250 rupees." Fine. What do you want? Potatoes, tomatoes, garlic, whatever you want. They make a list, quantity, and when they go to the market, they go to three different shops and say, "How much for this?" Write it down. "How much for this?" Write it down. And come back to you and say, "Mom, this, we should take from here, this from there." So, okay, no problem, let's go. Now, when they go, you don't pick, let them pick. You show them how to select. Then you give them the money and they'll make the payment. Then they'll take the stuff and put it in the bag. That's valuable, no? I think this is worth 5 rupees. Then when they come back home, they separate it out. They take all the vegetables and wash it. They take all the dal and the rice and put it in the big whatever containers, put it away, so that when you walk into the kitchen, there's nothing there. It's all been put away. 2 rupees. Then I want them to make your family budget. So you decide that for the month, the dad earns so many rupees, mom earns so many rupees. They're the total earnings. On the next front page, you write expenses for rent, electricity, water, petrol, EMI, school fees, all that you put the budget. And this budget is made once a month. Then every day they tabulate how much did you earn today, they write that. How much did you spend today, you write that. Everybody, one column for dad, one column for mom, one column for child. How much did you spend today? On what? Write it. So daily they're tracking progress towards the monthly budget. Believe me, this is a lifelong skill. Then, suppose they're using a cell phone and you say stop and they put it down immediately, 2 rupees. And if somebody compliments their good behavior, say 2 rupees. If they get good marks and prizes, give them at least 2 rupees, whatever you want. Now let's talk about waste versus savings. So instead of spending rupees 120 on a haircut, buy the 500 rupee clipper, right? So you've got the settings, so you can move it up and down, so you can do shorter here and longer here, and save 120 rupees. So okay, I'll give you 120 rupees, you put it in your savings. If he says, "Mom, give me ice cream," say, "Here's 50 rupees, you can have ice cream, but if you save it, I'll give you 5 rupees more." If the child says, "Mom, give me 10 rupees for chips or coke or chewing gum," unhealthy foods, say, "I'll give you 10 rupees, but if you save it, I'll give you 5 rupees more or 2 rupees more, doesn't matter." Now, what is the procedure? Whenever any activity takes place, you just have one signal, thumbs up. That means record this activity, 2 rupees, done. Then the student writes this in a diary, okay? And I will also examine this diary, okay? Then if you want to give an extra, So you cut out 2 rupees and put 5 rupees in your handwriting. Okay, but no more than that. Then on Sundays, the student now will total how much he has earned for the course of the week. Now you have to give him that much cash. Okay, do it then. And let the student put it in an envelope and put it away in their possession. This is a responsibility. Okay. Now, after 4 such cycles, 1 month, in 1 month, the school will then, the cashier will indicate, okay, tomorrow we are going to deposit money, so here's a deposit slip. She'll give everybody a deposit slip. The child is going to bring it home, fill up the deposit slip, calculate the money, and next day come to school and hand over the money with the deposit slip to the cashier. Cashier will now go to the bank, deposit the money into each account, get their passbook updated, okay, and come back and show the passbook to the child. So child will make a note of it. Now, they will tell me how much money was deposited and I will double it. So I'll put that much more money. So they put 80, I'll put 80, they put 200, I'll put 200, up to 1,000 rupees. So the goal is that they reach 3,000 rupees quickly. 1,000 initial, 1,000 their own savings, and 1,000 my matching savings. 3,000. They should reach 3,000 in 4 to 6 months. At which time we'll discuss, what do we do with this money? Fixed deposit or mutual fund? And that's the next chapter. So I look forward to collaborating with you to make a child truly financially literate.